Welcome, everybody, to a brand new winter Christmas holiday special episode of Dungeons, Dice and Dudes, where we take those three things, mix them together, and magic happens, baby. I'm back in the seat. I don't like it. No, George, can you take over?
Nope.
Please, no, please.
Nope.
Don't do this to me.
I may.
Hey everybody, welcome. It's lovely to see you all. We've got all sorts of things to talk about. Starting off with I don't know. I guess like if you don't want to listen to this podcast to wherever you're listening to it. I was about to throw it aside, but just almost immediately, just head started shaking. Like I could. That's what I could hear. That's what I could hear.
Well, I don't even know what you're talking about because you can listen to this podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Overcast, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, Castbox, Pocket Cast, Radio Public, and Stitcher.
Dad's pod.
There might be more, but I haven't had time to check yet. Because that was all off the cuff.
The head shaking was hyping himself up.
Yeah, you were amped.
Getting ready to Hulk out.
Yeah.
Just rattling them around so that they sink.
Yeah. Straight into the gob.
Shut your gob. Lovely stuff. Also, we've just had our own little Secret Santa, and we just exchanged gifts. Gifts, not gifts.
GIFs.
But we did that on a certain platform that people listen to short form video content on, right?
Yes. Social media. I'm the boss. I see what goes up. I make the hashtags.
Name a hashtag.
DDandD.
There we go.
Sorry.
You got me.
DDandD 5e. Try that on for size.
You got me.
Dice. Hashtag Dice on TikTok. 3 billion searches.
Yes.
Anyway, if you want to interact with us, whether it's via Instagram, Twitter, or TikTok, then please search for DDandD Pod. That's DDandD Pod, all letters. On any of those platforms, just keep up to date. What's going on? Twitter, we'll have a chat. Instagram, pics. TikTok. Feel like inconsistency.
Well, have we got that?
Yeah.
We've got that in spades.
Well, sometimes we do.
Well, thank you for that double load from Cy there.
Tis the season.
What about give it?
So generous. Oatnog.
Oh, no.
If it's that consistency, you got problems.
Yeah, you should get it checked.
Not enough water. I'm going to stop to...
What are you drinking there, Si?
I think the Mountain Dew I just drank is really giving me but this is just water with lemon and limes in it to wash out the sin.
Holy water.
George, do we throw to you? You do video stuff, don't you?
Yeah, I sometimes talk about YouTube. We've got a YouTube channel, so go take a look at that. It's also DDandD Pod, just letters. So search that on YouTube for seeing what we do there. And also, in the new year, hopefully looking to be going live on Twitch with these episodes. So if you want to join in live, watch the chaos ensue, then go ahead and search DDandD Pod in the new year. We will be recording on the 15th of January, which will be when we might go live with Twitch if it all works out. So please, bear with us on that one.
Yeah.
And then we'll definitely still go out with the podcast on the 27th. Yeah?
Oh, stunning.
Oh, stunning.
Yeah, we still need to figure out how exactly we're going to record it and stuff. So, I mean, if there's anybody out there from other podcasts that already do live streams and stuff, please hit us up on the socials. But we already know one person that does that kind of stuff, actually. Isn't that right? Don't know.
Well, in a way, in a sense. You can find me at thinkingcritically.co.uk, where I host a D&D discussion podcast where we take a single word or topic and discuss what it means in the ttrpg framework. Currently on Christmas holidays, actually, so there's no big update. Just go and listen.
A very impressive back catalogue to go through there. There's a lot of really wonderful.
Thank you.
So many good bits.
The most recent one was spells with a British person, which is fewer than the other nationalities I have on the show, and that was really good. I would really recommend that. Loads of hot takes.
Ooh.
Particularly around healing, right?
There was a big bit on healing,
Oh.
yeah. And I was just pointless.
Got a point.
I still need
Let it
to.
burn.
I still need to listen to it, but I want to remain friends with you and this person I've never met before. I don't want to have to track him down. So
Too spicy for you, is it? Spells.
look, I just don't like a lot of spells. So
Oh no, that's the whole half the show is talking about how we don't like half the spells.
oh, okay. Well, there you
You'll
go.
get on
Maybe I
board.
will give it a watch. Listen,
Yeah.
watch, listen.
Yeah.
On the
Thinkingcritically.co.uk. Yeah.
That's an internet website.
Look, it's been a while. Okay.
It's been a while. Yep, we got it.
Cool. Right. Well, I think that covers all of announcements. All of our lovely little gifts that we got each other were actually from Game Tea. And guess what, everybody? It's the season of giving, and if you want to give some stuff to people that's luxury handcrafted items made by people that give a damn, and you want to do like a dice box, candles, maybe some dice.
Take a photo.
You can field notes as well, little manuals for your pins as well. Sorry, I'm being shown a lot of different things and my brain isn't functioning properly. Maybe a middle finger,
That one down there.
a big chunk
free,
dice, bubble wrap,
Coins.
Hip flask.
hip flasks.
Yeah.
Badges. Did you say badges?
I said badges. I said pins, but badges also. Then you can use discount code TheBrigsy, that's TheBrigsy, to get 5% off of your entire order, and they ship worldwide. That's
What's that?
right, not Mr. Worldwide, but worldwide delivery. So yeah, do that. You'll get money off. It supports us, and they're great. They're really good people, actually.
They've really lovely notes in every order.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're good to talk to as well if you have issues.
Just had a really good Kickstarter. For
Oh yeah. Did you download them?
I did. I haven't downloaded them yet. I've backed it. But I haven't done it. I did the maps as well.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Treasury tokens. Everyone. Again, yeah, they do good stuff.
A lot of the maps that we've been using as well are actually from them as well because they're super cheap. So yeah, do it.
And what great quality for what a great price.
Oh, best quality ever.
Enough shilling. Let's get on with the game.
Yeah, come on now. So, how do I do this again? Right, so we're gonna wind things down as we what's up?
He just zoomed in on my face, and it's just, I'm not always that handsome,
Nonsense.
I don't think I've known Danilo not to be handsome.
He's a handsome boy.
That's why I'm gonna take your face off.
That's cool.
I'm gonna keep it.
Right, okay, cool. Whew, whew, whew.
There he is.
Get all this
Let it
energy
in,
out.
let it in.
Right. It is my pleasure to bring you all in to the last Christmas. Now, nestled in the Dunrock Mountains, in the most northwestern part of the Marrow Valley in western Runandir, sits the small village of Mergenheim. Around 200 people live in this village, with the majority of its people working together as a simple farming community, and a few people working in particular trades to help train a few who go out and find coin for work in Huppadook or Blade Garden. Being a more isolated town, sitting in the shadows of various mountains, Mergenheim is rife with stories and fables of various creatures and tales of woe, though most believe this to be a way to keep kids out of places they shouldn't be. Which brings us to a particular group of children the day before Baron's Eve, or Christmas to those from far off lands. The air is bitingly cold and the fresh snow is beginning to fall as the last glimpses of light trade places for a moonlit sky. So, first of all, we will go to whoever wants to take whoever wants to introduce themselves first.
I'll start.
You'll start.
Hello, I'm Stephen Summers. Stephen with a PH. I'm a Loxodon. I'm 8 years old. I can't control my feelings very well. Don't make me angry, please. I don't like being angry.
Now, you are currently being trained by Ludwig, a stocky, handlebar, mustached half-orc. Muscular, but in a heavy-set kind of way. Kind of lifts weights, doesn't mix with cardio very well. Ludwig is in charge of the town's guard, and is mainly there to train young children who have raw talent in the rage of combat. Teaches basic combat skills, but also tries to help you control your anger and wield it as a tool and not something to be consumed by. This evening, as you're starting to get a little bit late, what was your name again?
Stephen.
Stephen. Hey, Stephen, come on! Look, I know what you're trying to do, but you got to widen your stance.
I'm trying, Ludwig.
It's okay, but I know that the rage is starting to come through.
Yeah,
I can feel it.
You're telling me what to do.
It's kind of why I'm here.
Well, I don't do well with instructions.
That is okay, neither do I. Every time I see a list of instructions, it drives me crazy.
Oh, I don't like it.
Yeah, but that's the thing. You got to fuel it. You got to channel it. You know. Now pick up your weapon, which is
essentially a very large stick, kind of more clubby than sticky, but it's a large branch that he's kind of found in the nearby woods.
Yeah, look there. He has various kind of training wooden weapons for the kids of the village. As you are a fair bit bigger than even some of the kind of early teens that sometimes train with you, though they tend to give you a wide berth. This is the only thing that's kind of suitable for your size, and it's kind of been whittled away a little bit just so there aren't any kind of loose splinters and twigs on there. But it's a hefty stick.
And yeah, I imagine there's a training dummy of some sort or something like that.
There is indeed.
Whack away.
Just roll 3 d20s for me.
That's how many I have. We've got 2 6s and a 7. What have we got? I've got a +6 though, so that's 12 and 13.
So each strike you make, it does make contact. It does kind of leave some indentations. It's like, you got this, come on! Get really angry! He's just taking your candy!
No, you sucker!
It's okay. We don't tend to swear, but you know, don't tell your parents.
Yeah.
I won't tell either.
I'm sorry.
That's okay though. You know, when you get angry, some things just come out.
It's a big feeling. I don't know how to use it very well.
It is a very big feeling, but that is a feeling that you can control, because I have faith in you, Stephen. PH. Because there's other Stevens in the class. I need to remember myself.
Stephen.
Yeah. Cool. Okay, well that's probably going to do it for the classes tonight. So I'm sure that you've got some fun to be had with your little friends.
I'm quite hungry actually. I think I might go find a bite to eat.
You go do that, okay? And it's a little bit late, so tell your parents that I'm sorry, okay?
Thank you.
That's alright. Go have fun.
You're my favourite teacher.
Kids. So we're now going to move over to. Sorry, if you could introduce your character.
Smash cut, if you will, to
his name.
Yeah.
Sam.
To a little Goliath boy, short and stout, weirdly muscular for a child, but not too big, but definitely a boy of size, white skin with blackish purple markings across his face and body, just whacking the shit out of a tree stump repeatedly with a thick branch and like a rock probably the size of like 2 fists, tied onto it with a bit of twine.
What was your name?
Torak.
How do you spell that?
Torrak. And he's just repeatedly hitting it, unrelenting. Takes a breather, leans on the stick, and he's just like, "Take that, you piece of shit!" And then spits on the tree branch, wipes his brow, and just starts again.
As you're going to town on this stump,
Such evocative imagery, isn't it? With role-playing games.
your teacher, Ansel Oldbrand.
Isn't that the guy who played Han Solo?
I don't know who that is. Mate. Don't watch bad films.
Oh my god!
Played plenty of bad games though.
Weird.
She comes from around the corner of the church where these stumps are located in the rear of, and slowly approaches you, kind of leaning backwards every time you take a massive swing, and just addresses you. Okay. I mean, form is interesting, but you show a lot of promise. I don't say this to everybody that I help look after, but the Dawn Father, he's got his eye on you.
Yeah, I just want to be big and strong I want to be Dawnfather's #1 warrior, so I'm just going to get my reps in as a kid, so then when I'm adult, easy.
Well,
What does he think about that? He'll tell me in prayer tonight.
he probably will, but what are the Dawn Father's teachings?
Hit shit with rocks or something.
That's close. Be ever vigilant for evil. Yes.
Yeah. Stumps evil. He told me.
Yep. Another one.
Oh, dude. Oh, miss. I do know this.
Help.
Do help.
Relieve the suffering of the innocent.
Yeah. So if someone's injured, you should put them out their misery.
No.
No.
If someone's injured, you help them.
Oh, I could touch them with my hands.
Yes.
Healing.
I don't remember.
Yes. And deliver the light of the Dawn Father where darkness dwells.
Kill them all. No. Yes. Miss.
Look, you're great. You are great. I feel like the teachings are not lost on you, and we should really call it a night, because I don't think that stump will last much longer.
Oh, thanks, miss. I'll remember to read the teachings before I go to bed.
Please do. Now, if you've got time, feel free to catch up with your friends. It is a big day tomorrow for everybody. I'm sure that you're very excited. Might get a new rock stick.
Yeah, that's what I've been hoping for. I kind of fashioned it after a morning star, so I'm hoping to get one in the morning.
Wow, that was... Please leave.
Okay, miss.
Okay, so we pull out from the Church of the Dawn Father, and we now go across to the other side of the village to probably a place where children shouldn't be. A precariously dilapidated trade warehouse, and there is the various sounds of grunting and running and panting as we kind of push in through the slats, and we can see 2 children running through an obstacle course of sorts. Sat kind of perched up in the banisters is Farron, a Harrigan, black-furred, kind of rabbit humanoid, with streaks of white through the chest and across the eyes, highlighting them, multiple studs and earrings through their long ears that are torn in several places. They are currently overseeing 2 children. George, we'll start with you.
You have little Ravius. He's a purple tiefling. He's got these robes on. They're quite ornate. They're quite busy. But you can tell that they're a little bit crafty as well. So they're not really that great. And he's running around.
And so that was, sorry, what was the name again?
Ravius Thynmeros.
So what's the first part? And
Ravius, but goes with Rav. That's his name.
Rav.
Yeah, that's his name. Ravi also.
And what was
Raviola.
What was the one watching? The Watcher? Farron?
Farron.
Like the woods in Legend of Zelda.
Sure.
It's a good game, I wouldn't expect you to be familiar. That joke's old now.
And Dano, you could describe your character and their name.
Yeah, what's up? Jimmy Simpson, Jim SJS, maybe not. Some people know me as that, maybe not. Intensely competitive with Rav, if we are indeed competing. And I want to be showboating by, as we're going through this obstacle course, like trying to. I've got a switchblade. Oh, that's alright. My big brother brought it for me.
Sure.
You know, one of those things that kids definitely shouldn't have because it's going to hurt himself. Like,
Yeah.
and I want to be like throwing it as I'm like sliding under things and catching it on the other side
Okay.
to add like some
If
pizzazz.
you're doing that, Rav is going to be throwing all sorts of acrobatic shit in there. And all kind of feats like that.
Well,
races.
One and up is the aim of the game.
What race?
I'm just a normal dude. I'm the human. I'm just a guy. I'm just a guy.
Just a regular guy.
You wouldn't be able to spot me in a lineup. I'm just
regular
a
guy.
well, if I could get both of you, we're essentially just do rollies. So just roll a d20 and add your dex modifier.
It's a natural 20 from me.
I didn't get 20.
What did you get?
9 in total.
9. Okay.
Ooh, I haven't rolled a player.
I'm going to hurt myself first.
23 total for the DM.
So as you're running across this, so there's various crates and barrels stacked up along the sides, but they've been pushed across, and in the centre there's these various beams and kind of ropes and things that you can kind of jump across. And as you're making your way across, Rav, there's a little bit of flourish. There's some flips in there. You can see that Farron is kind of like, yeah.
Try to keep your pup shit head.
JS, as you kind of take this in, you're like, no, I'm not going to be outdone. And you go to twirl your blade as you kind of hop across these like little spokes that are stepped up. You kind of almost lose your balance as you're kind of trying to concentrate on that and balance at the same time, and the blade does cut your hand a little bit. At which point, with spilt blood, Farron drops down. How many times have I told you don't bring the blades here?
Ravi, you alright?
That's you.
Yeah, I'm shouting down to you as well.
Yep.
I'm guessing I've noticed.
He's JS.
Oh, sorry. Shit. My bad. I'm doing great.
Okay. Blood has made me confused.
Jimmy, you're right. You hurt yourself.
Nah, it's not even a scratch, man.
Sure, there's a bit of blood there.
Nah, it's good.
Looks like you're bleeding, Jimmy.
Let's walk it off.
Could I get you to roll a d20 for me?
2. Getting better.
So could you mark down 1 stress point for me?
Whatever that may be.
Thank you. So as you say this, you you're playing it off, but it's not very often that you see that amount of blood pour out of your hand. But Farron comes over, wraps it up.
Right, look, you two. Every time this comes up, you try and like fight each other. You gotta work together every now and again. You gotta keep this up. One of you's gonna leave the other one dead or something.
No,
That's not good.
That's not, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that.
Nah, me neither.
No, he goes to like hold his hand like, look, I'm still with friends, look. Push his hand away quickly. Got blood all over it.
Alright.
Oh, I'm trying to smear that over your face.
Alright, well, look, just don't tell your parents about this. They don't like you being around here as much as it is anyway, so you two, you're not really good at anything else, so
I was never here, man.
that's what I like to hear. Now get the hell out of here. And, I don't know, go play with friends or something. Try not to leave a trail.
Probably just pushes your shoulder and sprints off.
I'll have chase. Have chase. That's the same.
As you all slowly leave wherever it is that you were training or kind of practicing whatever it was that you may be practicing, you all eventually converge because it's a small village. It's not massive. It's not exactly hard to bump into each other, and you eventually collect near the town square, which is got a large water fountain, which for the most part is kind of iced over. The base of it is still like if you were to chuck something hard enough in there, it would probably break through. But this is somewhat eclipsed by a road that leads out of the northern side of the village and into the woods that kind of colour most of the base of the mountains itself before it goes into areas that, for your own safety, you are often warned from going. But you all eventually converge.
Do we all know each other first?
So you are all friends to varying degrees. I don't know what your particular ties to each other would be necessarily, but you all go to the same school.
What, Stephen? Just literally running rings around you. What, Stephen? How's it going? How are you? You alright?
Hello, Abby, how are you?
Yeah, I'm alright. Yeah.
Did you have a good time at the house?
Yeah, it was sick. I was really good. I was jumping around, spinning around.
Are you okay, Dewey?
Yeah?
You seem a bit sad.
Nah.
Okay. Oh no! Could you?
Yeah, I was trying something really, really difficult, and you know, I just need a bit more practice, but it's not a big deal.
You'll get there, I'm sure. I think you're really clever most of the time.
If you want, I could hold your hand and heal your hand.
Nah, I don't need any help.
No, Torek's really nice. I scraped my knee one time and he made it feel nice.
You got blood all over you.
Somebody else's.
It's not. He's lying.
Oh.
Why would he lie there?
What are you lying for?
Why would he lie?
Wrong dialect.
It's big and clever to lie.
What's everyone hoping to get for tomorrow?
Probably some new wraps. He's got blood on them now.
Is it his blood?
Yeah.
Somebody else's.
Yeah. Some new wraps. Some new wraps would be good, actually. Yeah.
I think I'm getting him the big cake.
Oh.
Bob always makes a nice big cake on the morning for
I once had a really big cake one time for my birthday, and then I ate it all, and I got really bad stomach ache.
You gotta watch out for wheat. Get you like that.
Yeah,
it's not good for you in on bulk.
Mrs. always had me separate wheat and chaff, so I think whoever made that cake didn't do that.
They kept the wheat.
Is it chaff cake?
Well, I tried not to, but I think it might have been. That's probably because normally if I eat a big cake, it's not really a big deal, and I can do it in one go. But that one gave me a stomach ache, so I guess there was chaff in it.
Oh, I've never had a chaff cake before.
I don't recommend it. It made it really hard to swing my morning style.
You've got a nice. Is that a stone on it?
Well, yeah, I made it myself.
Oh, I've just got this. I like the
Oh, it's like half mine, but we could go and find a stone and I can tie it on because I did the twine myself.
I just use these and just starts shadow punching. Yeah, like doing kicks and shit. And, runs up the fountain, jumps off of it, and then lands with a kick.
That's actually really cool.
Yeah.
Can you teach me one day to do the flip?
Yeah. You just have to go
I'm
into
probably
it.
too big to do a flip anyway.
Eating
I'm
too
probably
much
the biggest one here.
Yeah,
Well-
me and you would have trouble with flipping.
Yeah, well,
I've done a roly-poly though.
probably size of an adult now.
What are you getting, Jimmy? For Christmas? Nothing? Anything?
Maybe some nice shoes.
Shoes are good.
I don't wear shoes. I don't wear elephant feet. I'm just like,
It's because you haven't got any money.
I've
That's what I heard.
got okay.
Well, I heard that your mum sucks dick for money, so.
Who are you? He's not part of the friendship group.
He just raised the stakes.
I'll pick you up.
Bully him?
Yeah. I'll punch him in the head.
I'll take out his knees.
Approaching your group is your close dear leader of the group, Tiny Tim.
Is that an ironic name?
He's been held back a few years.
Right.
Yeah. He's a little bit older than you. He's closer to like 13, 14. But for some reason the other kids don't like him. Who knows why? But carries on walking up to you. He's like, "Nah, I'm only joking. I bet your mum's fine."
Don't touch me.
Oh, riddled.
I'm being touched.
Right. Anyway, we all ready for tonight?
What's tonight?
What are we doing tonight?
You guys forgot.
But I think the others might have forgotten.
No, you forgot.
No, you forgot.
No, you
I had
forgot.
no idea what's
forgot?
going on.
I feel like someone might have forgotten, so just for clarification, we're going to Ashenputtle's house.
Ash and Paul.
Who are Ash and Paul?
He's not in Pokemon.
Ashenputtle. Ashenputtle, some of you might be aware, is a supposedly haunted house that's on the far northwestern side of the village. Kind of tucked away, backs onto the woods. There is supposed to be someone that owns it, but nobody has seen them in a long time. Presumably people have just been like, oh, well, they must have just left. But recently there's been more kind of noises coming from this place.
I don't know if is this. I don't know if I knew about this plan beforehand.
Nah, we definitely sorted this out. This was always going to be a real good time.
I didn't know either.
No, I don't.
I didn't know.
I don't think I'm allowed there.
Yeah, I remember.
I don't like plans changing.
Look, all I'm saying is that if you don't go, you're a big old quivering kisser.
Coward.
So yeah, anyway, we're going to go there. It's going to be loads of fun. Look, I've heard, right, that the guy that used to live there had like all sorts of like cool treasure. He had like a really hot wife. Oh god, just all sorts of cool things.
You love babes, me.
See, he knows.
Is it like a hot house then? Do they have lots of blankets and stuff?
Have you started smoking? Because you were older than us.
Anyway, we're gonna head over there. Let's just go. And Tiny Tim begins to lead you towards this house, which, as I said, located on the northwestern side of the village. On your way there, however, you begin to hear the sounds of various kids. Oh yeah! Oh, that's them!
Are they referring to us?
You're just like,
I can't help my micro expressions.
Probably cut that out too.
There's not a lot we can keep at this point.
Welcome to the 20-minute episode.
And you can see that there is a group of local bullies who often give you lot a hard time.
It's just you. 5 times.
5 Nathans just surrounded.
That's Nathan's gang over there. We all know.
As for most of them, they are just, training to be farmers, working the land. Some of them might get to join the local guard. And often berate you because you're going places, because kids are stupid and fickle like that.
Don't worry, guys. I've got this. What do you want?
Yeah, well, we're here to get your arse, aren't we? Yeah!
You're trying to get on my ass? What are you? Do you want to kiss me or something?
Yeah, I'll kiss you when you got blood coming out of you.
That's a strange, interesting thing to want. I'd rather not use violence, but I won't hesitate to use it to defend my friends.
You beat you up.
We'll all beat you up. We're very strong.
You see that there's like more kids that are coming. There's about 15 or 20 of them.
Can I, as they're talking to these two, can I sidle off and join the crowd coming in?
You can, but you can already hear as Tiny Tim has already started to run towards the house.
Are we running? Yeah.
And they start chucking rocks and snowballs at you.
Swinging my stick down in front of me, stay away, leave us alone. And I'll be walking backwards, no, thank you.
Are you staying and fighting, or are you trying to outpace these kids?
Gonna run.
I'm gonna stand for a second and again swing to try and keep them at bay, and then
Tell you what,
Steve, hurry up.
roll a d20 for you, just individually.
15.
15. You, as one of the kids, kind of takes that. He's feeling brave. He's going to be the first one to get in there. Steps forward, and as soon as he does, you're kind of swinging, and he just doesn't even realise, and you clock him in the side of the head. Luckily, it doesn't draw blood, but you can see that the whole side of his face is red, and his eyes are.
I said I didn't want to be violent.
The rest begin to charge.
And I'm at that point
again.
If I could get all of you to make an athletics check for me. It's a group skill challenge.
Baby.
Okay.
That's good.
18.
18. 16.
21.
21.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
No issues at all. Despite it being icy and kind of wet on the floor, you all managed to kind of scramble across the floor, and you can already see that Tiny Tim has started to climb the fence over into the property of Ashputel.
Is there a gate?
There is a gate, and there's a kind of a metal fence around it, but he's already hopped over. I'd say, given that you all got pretty decent rolls, you all kind of jump up and start to clamber over.
Probably gonna have trouble climbing over.
With an 18, it's a slower process, and there's a little bit of help to hoof you over the top.
Imagine if you were Babar. If you remember the cartoon,
The elephant.
The elephant.
Yeah, the Loxodon. So just being hoisted over.
But you all managed to clamber over, and this group of kids are kind of starting to crowd around the fence itself. You see one starts to climb up, and kind of a bigger one. He's probably also 13, 14, is about the same size as Tiny Tim. And as he starts climbing up, he's I'm gonna stamp on your balls so hard. And as he does, you see a massive rock come flying over your head and smashes him in the nose. Which at first you're oh, that because it sounds like it ricochets out. But as the rock falls away, you can see that there's bone protruding out of his nose, and there's blood just starting to trickle down his face. Could I get you all to roll a d20 for me?
12.
6.
6.
10.
10. Torak, you take a stress point.
Ooh.
Just make a note of that.
Never seen a little bit of blood before?
Yeah, well, no, I don't care.
Oh, you're not the look of this then.
As you see the bone poking out through the nose and the blood starting to pour down, you can see this, still a child, just his eyes slowly well up.
Sad.
And like it's when you see someone else cry and you kind of get that heat on your back and you're like, oh, like that kind of visceral reaction immediately starts, and like all of his friends kind of like lower him back down and start kind of dragging him away like, oh, you're wankers, the lot of you.
I tried to warn you. I said we didn't want to be violent.
It's taking the mick. And they slowly start to like move them away.
Don't mess with Tiny Tim's gang again.
Tiny Tim. Yeah, that's right. Your mum's a pussy. Your dad is a dick. I've seen him suck it. Ah.
I'm not used to that.
I'm not just doing myself from Tiny Tim's gang.
If I may, he's already quite hurt. He's no need to attack his parents.
Nah, it's fine. I think they're getting a divorce anyway, so joke's on him, eh? Guys, alright, let's go into this house, eh?
Ravi's just gonna come up to you and go, it's alright, like, just if you just like do some breathing with me, just breathing exercise. Normally calms me down a little bit. Might help you.
that actually works, actually.
Yeah, see.
Oh, don't do that, otherwise I'll beat you up. I'll hit you with my stick.
Did Torak forget to breathe again? And you see Tiny Tim get dragged into the
Shit.
I didn't do that. I didn't do that.
Turn around and see, is that gate locked?
The gate is locked.
Oh no.
You can see that the group of kids are still, they're about like 20 feet away, kind of looking after their friend, trying to figure out how to get in. But all you hear is just Tiny Tim kind of screaming and just a...
Tim, come back.
It's a joke. It's a joke, right?
Yeah. No, it's good, but you know, it's time to like we'll look around, but we'll like come back with us.
Yeah, surely he's alright.
Did we see something snatching?
I'll get you all to make a perception check for me.
Good baby. Ooh. Good rolls tonight.
It's a natural 1.
19.
19.
Dirty 20.
Nice.
So, JS, you don't see nothing.
I was busy rubbing my bloody hand in his face.
Yeah. Too busy being a dick.
Yeah.
The print on my face there.
Saruman.
But the rest of you saw some sort of black, like furry mass kind of bite onto the back of the scruff of his neck and drag him into the house.
No, that's not good. That's not good.
I think it was like a wolf or something.
Right, we should probably.
I think we need grown-ups.
Can we get out?
The gate's locked.
Nah, we could beat up a wolf. I could beat up a wolf if you want to watch.
I think I could, but I don't know if I want to.
Nah, but Tim's all right, so we should.
We should go after him.
Joking.
It's really funny, Tim. Yeah, he told me he was going to do a joke on you.
Yeah.
Ravi's going to start heading in that direction.
Yeah, okay, so I follow.
Yeah,
Did he go into the house?
Went through the double doors that lead into the house.
Well, we're here anyway, guys. We might as well just, go in now. And if it's a prank, it's a prank.
It would be really cool if we tell everybody that we went inside.
Yeah.
Actually.
They'll probably scare those kids.
No one mess with us again.
Did you insult them earlier?
Probably.
Yeah, you tell them.
Well,
Then I'll be like extra like.
We're going in the house.
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
We're going in the house. I got my own. I'm scared. I didn't want to go that way.
Yeah, you better go in that house, because if we if we see you, we're gonna kick you so hard.
Yeah, I think you should actually chase us and try really hard to come in here as well, actually.
Pussy!
Yeah, come on. I bet you can't even get through that gate.
Is that a persuasion check then?
Nah.
Right, come on then, guys. Let's do it.
I'm stealthing the shit out of this, though.
Yeah, also going to try and be stealthy.
Okay, well, first of all, let me just do a quick scene change.
No.
It's not my forte.
Me either.
Okay.
Lumbering.
Go around the table.
Boy.
18.
18.
6.
7.
7.
21.
Nice.
21. Okay, well, balances out. Apparently there's a hut or something in here as well. But you enter. That's actually really going to annoy me. Hang on. That's better. It's a crazy house here.
There's a lot going on.
So you enter, and you are immediately greeted by a main hall. There is a single set of stairs that leads up to the first floor, and on your left are 2 doors. One door directly ahead of you, just to the left of the main staircase, and to the right of you another door as well. But it's quiet, minus that. And there doesn't appear to be any trace of anybody immediately in here.
Is there any prints or anything left from the creature?
Make a survival check for me.
I've got advantage on survival checks for some reason.
Nice.
Be your trunk or something, I think.
Yeah. Oh, okay. 21.
21.
Can we do something for more?
You don't see any prints of feet. You see 2 drag marks that seem to make their way upstairs, but almost no sign of anything else, which is odd.
I'll point it out and be like, I think he went that way. I'm a bit worried about him, if I'm honest.
Are you 2 with us? Because you're stealthy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm hanging back, though.
Okay.
Yeah. Stealthy.
These guys are obviously not stealthy. I know it's a group thing, but I'll let them go in first.
With like my plate just rattling around.
Carrying your big
Your little chamber
sticks.
pots.
Yeah. I've got like Fire Emblem. Saucepan on his head.
Kind of like a Scooby-Doo stealth. Like everybody's like creeping up, but like it's really not
That
stealthy.
you're going to do the run.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so you can see that there's. We should go up that way.
I don't know if I particularly want to, but that seems to be where he's gone. Does anyone have anything with like a net? I don't suppose anyone bought any nets. Maybe there's a net in here. I just think that was a really big thing.
Make a perception check or an investigation if you want to try and see if there's anything in there that you can use.
Well,
along those
even if it's
lines.
like a curtain.
I was going to say, there's some big curtains in front of the windows.
What am I doing?
Perception or investigation, your choice.
Perception is higher. 14, 15, 17.
17. Looking around the room, I mean, you can see that there are some drapes on the windows themselves, though they have been here for a long time, have kind of slowly worn away through time and have become degraded. Immediately above you, you do see that there is a large chandelier, which seems to be connected to something. If you can find the lever for that, you could drop that. And there's how, what did you say? 17.
17, yeah. 14 plus 3.
You can also hear some noise coming from There's a door immediately to your left as you come in. So you can hear some noise coming from in there. And you can hear the sound of a fire in the... So you've got the door immediately to your left, and then a little bit further up on the left-hand side there's another door. You can hear the sound of crackling fire in there.
I'll say, do you want to have your big stick ready? Because there's something in there. I think we probably need to see what's happening before. I don't want to go upstairs yet. I'm a bit worried about what's there.
Yeah, I'll take a look.
Whoa, all the doors shut.
Yep.
And I'm thinking in my head, Resident Evil 1 mansion, right? Aesthetically.
Similar.
Yeah. Can we look through the keyholes or underneath the doors before we go and open doors?
Yeah. Okay. Make a perception check for me.
I'll look. I'll have a look.
Is this the door immediately to your left?
Where we said you
Yeah,
were
the
going.
one that the noise is behind, not the fire noise, like the
weird
something.
noise.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me have a little look here.
I'll be stood there with my stick axe, just like.
I'll get my sling ready.
I got my stick.
All three of them behind me, like ready to go. I can't look when you're all. Not going to be good though. Up 9.
9.
Looks like a room. Can't see anybody in there. It's low lit. There's a little bit of moonlight kind of filtering through the window in there though. But you can't immediately see anybody in there.
Okay. Looks empty.
Let's do it then. Should we go in? Should we go in 3,
Count of 3,
2,
Yeah, I step out of the way.
1.
and I'll open the door and barge in.
So you open the
Sling
door.
up ready.
As you do, immediately, as a bird flies down from the
I'll swing it.
rafters.
Loose the.
I'll get
in
you
my
to
sling.
roll initiative for me.
Roll initiative?
Yeah.
You're going to crow.
You're gonna fight a bird.
Okay.
Shut bird.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
I can't roll for shit, man. Very good.
It's good.
That's very good, Mr. Lau. Just accidentally wasting it.
21.
Can you do something for me? You good? He's good.
Big bird. Yeah. So if I get 25 to 20.
21.
21.
Can you do?
Sorry, we're all fighting the bird.
Yeah, everyone's rolling.
Ooh.
Yeah, roll initiative, baby.
15 to 20.
No, I got 17.
17.
I just remember I got -1 initiative.
You got minus initiative.
I'm dumb as fuck.
That's Dex though, isn't it?
Dex is my dump stat.
10 to 15.
Yeah, 13.
Oh, that's not bad.
That's not bad at all.
I was lucky. I was more than lucky.
And then
7.
Oh, yeah.
I stepped out of the way of the door. I let them.
Let them do
it works narratively.
Do anything, 21.
Okay, so as you bust open the door, Stephen, you are the first to act as this bird's getting in your face. Like,
Gonna smack it with my stick.
smack you away.
Fuck off, this stupid bird. 13.
13 hits.
Yeah. Regular dice for these weapons?
Because it's a stick, technically, it would be. What is it normally?
D12.
D12. We'll do D8.
Okay. So that's 7 plus 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 damage.
Oh,
11 points of damage.
god damn.
And it's a big overhand, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you do, it kind of flattens it into the ground for a moment, and you're like, oh, cool. It starts flapping back at you again.
And I'm gonna move, probably like try and back up a little bit. I imagine it'll get an opportunity attack if I do so. But
Yep, but then it lets
I'm afraid
everybody
of
else.
it. Yeah, I'm afraid of it. So I'm like, yeah.
Okay. No, that is a 6 to hit you.
6
As it just kind of like pecks away at your toes because you don't wear shoes.
Yeah. Big elephant toes. It's just like little. Yeah.
Oh, gross. Next up is Rav. So Stephen has just kind of stepped back out through the door, giving you a opening.
Go for the sling. Fire away.
Fire away.
Wow. That's gonna fall off. That is a 7.
That's a 7. Unfortunately, that misses.
So, yeah.
There's too many feathers kind of flying off of it, and you don't quite get. And because it's a black bird, it kind of blends in with the lighting of the room as well, so leading you to miss, unfortunately.
Damn. Rav's then gonna go. Fuck it then, and just move forwards towards it.
Move towards it.
Get up into melee with it and be ready for the next. Don't know if I've got any. No, I ain't got anything I can do. So yeah, just get up close to it.
Fair enough. All right. It is now the crow's turn. The crow is going to attempt to peck out your eyes.
Oh.
Would you classify what I've got as a monk weapon?
Sure, if it's a weapon.
Okay. Sorry, just I was looking at bonus actions. I've got unarmed strike, so when you use the attack action with a monk weapon, in this case, you can make one unarmed strike as a bonus action.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I think it's like you don't get to add your modifier to it.
okay. So Rav drops the sling, goes okay, then runs up at it, and then just goes to punch it in the beak.
Go punch a bird.
Punch a bird.
Gonna punch a bird. Oopsie, got excited. 21.
21 hits.
Stunning. So just the D4 then. It's a 2.
It's a 2.
It's just in the beak.
Ow.
Exactly that. Because it's still on the ground, you just kind of run up and punch down on it.
It's just kind of like awkwardly, you know the internet video where the guy walks in the room and then they go, and he goes like that. Kind of doing that, kind of pose at it.
Kill you.
Yeah.
Don't even worry about it.
Don't even worry. Wasn't even worried about it.
Now it is the bird's turn. It is going to attempt to peck at you.
Yeah.
The bird's fighting back.
Bird's
Bird's got hands.
With an 8, it starts to flap back up, but it's still kind of somewhat dazed from being punched in the face and slammed on the ground. And just kind of like flaps at you, and it's just on your chest, like. But you just kind of shove it off.
Can we stop the fight? I feel really bad for the bird.
Go ahead.
Torak, you're up.
Can I try and intimidate it into leaving?
Are you going to intimidate this bird?
Yeah.
Fuck it!
Get at it! Shoot!
Just banging the ground around her.
We're making so much noise.
Yeah. Sure. Roll an intimidation check.
18.
18. It doesn't back away, but it
We're gonna have to fucking kill this bird.
I'll say you have advantage on your next attack because it's like as it's trying to. It's like, whoa, who's this guy?
What's he trying to intimidate me?
So you can attack. You can be like that. As your bonus action to intimidate it.
I don't want to kill this bird. But I'm gonna have to.
Hey, what were the teachings of the Dawn Father? Deliver light of the Dawn Father when darkness
Yeah, I don't
dwells.
think this is an evil bird. I think it's just trying to find a home.
Nah.
We don't know that.
Probably kill it.
We don't know. I'm gonna fucking
It shot first.
clean the morning star up into my shoulder and just all my momentum shrug it off to bring the hammer down.
Fair enough. What does the Morning Star normally deal?
1d8 plus 3.
1d6.
So we go.
There's a pattern here.
Rock on a
It's
stick.
almost like, yeah.
It's not a morning star.
It's almost like they're improvised weapons. 20 to hit.
Yep.
Dirty, but my damage dice was cut, so we're probably good. 6.
6.
Face.
You bring down your Morningstar and actually like cave in part of its chest.
Fuck.
And it goes limp for a second. It's still alive. It's got one hit point left. But it's like one wing has like been crushed inwards and it's just like flapping and trying to get at you.
Oh man!
It's still trying to get you though. Remember,
I was trying to get me. I thought you meant trying to get away.
It's trying to.
It's trying to get at you, bro.
It's trying to
hold it.
JS, you're up.
Oh man, this bad.
Wait.
Could be a
I'm gonna lay on hands.
Yeah, just fling my knife at it.
Okay.
Swagger in the room. Get out of the way. Do you want me to roll?
Yeah, just in case.
Fling it down into your foot.
15 plus.
Yeah, you good. How do you want to do this?
So is it just you? Is it just you freaking out at the moment?
Yeah. Still killed it.
Dead eyes, and yeah, just with a little, and it just stops moving on the floor.
Like pale as anything, and like tears in my eyes. Oh yeah, that was really cool. That.
Are there any like blankets or anything?
Start kicking it under a table or something.
So in this room, there is a bed.
Rolls under your
It does have some like mildewed, like tattered bedding on there, so you could probably take that off. It doesn't smell great, but
Yeah, I'll take like the top sheet off and then just drape it over the dead bird
yeah.
and be like, well, that wasn't the thing that took Tim.
I was going to ask.
But that was a lot.
Maybe we overreacted. Maybe.
No, it came for us first.
Oh, did it?
We're coming into a haunted house. Just have a bit of fun.
Okay.
Just go with it.
Whatever happens.
It did try. It did try and get me. So yeah.
Exactly.
I guess yeah.
I've got diseases. They get your eyes.
Just like playing with the wraps. Like yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Could I get a perception check from everybody, please?
Have any of us killed anything before?
Nope. Well, I don't know. That'd be up to you, actually. That'd be up to you if you killed like
Alright.
small creatures and
I
stuff.
don't think I was.
5.
5.
I'm a little shit.
16.
Oh, no.
14.
What, perception?
Yeah.
14.
14. You, Torak, whilst you are overwhelmed with this emotion, you hear from back out in the main hall, as you all kind of come in to lay this bird to rest. You just hear a, hey.
Oh, did you want to hear that?
What?
You're going crazy, man.
No, I heard.
Tim?
Maybe. I heard someone say hey. So I think it's probably for us.
Look over his shoulder.
Probably you did then. Yeah. Who else would it be?
Yeah, no, Tim probably wants us to go see him and we can leave this bird alone.
There's no one there.
Just the moonlight filtering in from the front doors. That's it.
Yeah, I'll say we all go and check it out. I'm bored of this bird. I don't care.
You wuss. When you touch it, make you feel better.
you just pick it up. What about that?
I don't think that would work.
I'll give Torag a hug.
Oh.
Just pat you on the back.
Remember the breathing. Remember.
It's okay.
I think I've got some soot in my eye.
I know that I struggle with big feelings in this sense. It looks like you've got big feelings at the moment.
I've got a lot of
It's okay. Let's go and find our friend.
I heard him. I swear I heard him.
It's okay.
Sorry, I'm thinking now.
Another 3 rooms to look around downstairs, and then there is still the stairs leading up onto the first floor.
Where did the sound come from?
It was just behind me, right?
Back out to the hallway,
So-
you know?
Okay, yeah.
In the main hall.
Yeah. Go back out there then.
Yeah.
Oh, Jim, where are you? I heard
I
Jim.
don't think shouting is necessarily the best
Because
idea.
you know you got grabbed by something really big. The big hairy thing. Yeah, don't shout his name.
Everyone, be quiet.
Okay.
When we're looking round.
No, you've been loud, it doesn't...
The other boys, the bigger boys, any action from them out the front door? In past the gate?
If you walk back to the front door, make a perception check for me.
Ooh. 20, dirty.
30-20. You can see that the bulk of them are still a little bit away. There's a couple of them that are right up by the fence that like kind of seem to be communicating.
It really hurt if you slipped and fell on that. Like, what if it went in your bum? Ooh. No, we'll wait for the others. Yeah, that's probably that.
I want to meet that in every scene. I want to meet that in every scene. I'm finding that one.
They start to like almost patrol.
Guys, we go to school with some very weird people.
I think they're very interesting.
Oh, you wouldn't? You thought the dead birds interesting. But we're on our own. They're not coming in yet.
Right.
They're not strong like us.
Yeah, well, we killed that bird and we handled it all really well, so we could probably beat up them kids.
I don't know if we could do all of them at the same time. I think we'd be in trouble.
No, I've got Divine. I've got Divine Father on my side. So,
Which one?
Divine one.
Okay.
So I'll probably beat him up.
Your dad a politician or something?
Is that like the one of the dragons, or I heard about a dragon once.
Which one is it?
Taylor.
Yeah, Palon.
It's Plor. Plor's my Divine Father.
Boar.
Don't say that.
Just go for a keyhole.
Let's go and check out the fire.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Okay.
I'll try and sneakily like plod along.
Someone want to take a look?
Yeah. Oh, you got
Taking a look.
Yeah.
Take a look.
perception, right?
Yeah, perception check.
You got the
Through
advantage,
the
baby.
keyhole.
Put your trunk up to the keyhole.
Smell them.
18.
18. Actually, kind of helping. There is a low lit fire that you can kind of see pushing your eye up against it, and you can see what looks like someone sat in front of it. They seem to be like kind of pulling almost like a coat over themselves, trying to keep warm by the fire. It's very low lit. It's like almost kind of starting to burn out. And they seem to be sat at like just on the other side of like some like eating like dining table.
I will look around and just say, "There's a person in there," and I'll raise my hand as though to knock on the door.
What if they're the one that took Tim?
They don't look like a monster. They look like a person.
Okay. Sure, it's fine.
And I'll no response. Try that.
Oh, they got it. Got an email.
Sorry, let me just check this before I go to the door.
Give me 1 second.
I've been waiting all day for this one.
I'll try the door. Is it locked?
No.
Cool. I'll open it like just a hair. And does it creak or anything as it opens?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So as it begins to, I'll hold it and be like,
Start it now, just do it. Go,
oh,
do it.
like push it open but stand in the doorway like.
As you push it open, it doesn't make any noise. strangely. But you can still see that same silhouette sat on the opposite side of this table. It's like a long table, so from your perspective as you walk in, it's kind of off to the right hand side a little bit, lengthways going down, and they're just on the other side, sat in front of this kind of small, dying out fire.
Facing away from us.
Excuse me.
Give them a wide berth, just walk around. Start walking around them like...
I just kind of, excuse me, do you know where our friend is?
Hello? Are you there?
Is there treasure in here?
Are you the owner? See our friend Tim?
You cold?
It's because the fire.
There's no response.
Okay, just get closer.
Okay, as you start edging closer around the far side, you can see what looks like...
Sorry.
what looks initially like kind of, typical humanoid expressions, but as you kind of peer closer and closer around the side, you can see that the eyes are actually sunken pits, and the jaw is kind of open, a little kind of tenuous amounts of muscle keeping the jaw actually held together, kind of hands clutching onto something that have kind of rotted away, and the nails have kind of dropped off. I get you to roll a d20 for me.
15.
15. You, despite having never seen a corpse before, you are able to hold in... I don't know if you've ever seen one before, but it's not great. And you manage to control that urge within you.
Guys, I think they're dead. I think they're dead. I wouldn't come and look at this.
I'll turn around and walk out the room.
JS, you might want to look at it, but it's kind of weirdly interesting.
Stephen's going to be sat on the floor outside, just...
I wouldn't recommend it to you, Torak, because you'll probably have a panic attack.
With a blade.
Hey, you do that. No response. But now that you two are closer, Torak, are you getting closer? Or are you?
I'll stay at the back.
Yeah, I would recommend
I'll
it.
get you two to make a perception check for me. Perception or investigation, whichever's higher for you.
17.
17.
Perception.
9.
No. You're a little too focused on the body. Presumably the body of Ashenputtel, the owner. You, however, you just killed a bird. Like you're getting over this pretty quick.
This is cool in here.
Yeah.
I'm loving it.
You hear what sounds like someone whimpering coming from the fireplace.
I hear that while I'm making him wave, because I'm waving his hand at the other room.
Are they clutching something?
Just like a cup.
Oh my god.
Nah, he's dead. But do you not hear that from the fire? Can we put the fire out?
No, I can't
I'll
hear.
roll perception to see what I can hear.
I think there's something behind the fire.
Yeah, I mean, once he points it out, you can kind of, if you focus in, you can kind of hear it.
Is there something I can do to like cover up the body a bit for these two who haven't seen it
I mean,
yet?
I just don't want any part of it. I'm just like, that's disgusting.
Yeah, I mean, there's, you could probably like take the coat off and maybe just drape it over the head.
I'll just do that and go, yeah, Torak, you come in now if you want, and you as well.
You need a chair?
Yeah.
I'll just move the chair and wheel it to like the back of the room somewhere so they can't.
Wheel it or drag it?
Drag it.
Maybe not. I don't know.
Oh, I don't know if you should have done that.
As I'm just sat outside the room, I'm like eyes locked on the stairs, like waiting for something to come down after that noise.
You don't hear anything. Torak, though.
Oh.
Come play.
Oh. Who said nah? Who said that?
What are you talking about?
Some kid just said come play. I'm busy right now.
Who is this guy? He's going crazy since we've come here.
He's not doing alright, is he?
He's got supposed to be.
You're doing the breathing still. You're just still doing the breathing.
I'm still breathing, but someone just said come play, and I think it was Tim again.
Where was it?
In my ear.
Oh, so it's not in a direction. We could head in.
Is it in a direction?
Yeah, it sounded like it came from the main hall.
I think it come from the main.
We're going back out there.
Right.
The fire's
I'm
crying.
sat outside the room and I didn't hear anything.
Right, let's look at the fire. Should we have a look at the fire?
Yeah, put the fire out.
Right, I'll help you.
Both make an investigation check as well.
Also resistant to fire, because tiefling. So if you need me to get hands on.
Stamp it out.
Oh, don't mind giving assist or
Yeah, if you want to take advantage or if you want to roll.
investigation. I'll give you advantage.
No, 7.
Kind of going around the room, unfortunately you can't really find anything to help you put out this fire.
Is there anything in this cup?
Do you know what? Now that you mention it, yes, there is the remnants of some sort of liquid in there. You don't know.
Dash that on the fire.
Okay. Immediately kind of stokes the flames even more.
I'm out for days.
Would I, knowing my heritage, would I know that I'm resistant to fire?
You would know. Yeah.
Could I try and like get hands on with it and?
Sure. I say make a dexterity check to see if you can kind of quickly pat it out enough without
Taking
too
damage.
much. Yeah.
9.
Oh,
9.
Really rolls. That's a good modifier.
So you do manage to put it out, but you do take 2 points of fire damage.
Ooh, okay.
And that's already halved.
Okay, cool.
Anybody else just sticking their hands in fire would be in a bad place.
Yeah. Whoa,
Just
easy. You okay?
Brushing it off. Yeah, it's fine.
I mean,
It's
I
fine.
care about you.
Yeah, it's fine.
Now that you've done that, though, you can see that there is actually a small grate in the back of this fireplace. And, it seems to be sound coming from below.
Hello.
It's not large enough for you to get in there, but
Hello. Anyone down there? Hello.
you just hear just someone kind of whimpering to themselves. Fucking bullshit. Furry thing grabbed me.
Tim, is that you?
There's no response.
I think I found him. He's down there.
Can you get in?
Oh, this is like the size of like a letterbox.
Oh,
yeah.
Points at him.
I'll try. No. Okay.
But
No.
Can you see it going down? Did you say?
Yeah, so it kind of goes in and then curves, and you can hear the sound echoing upwards.
So we need to find some stairs down.
Yeah. Well, they went upstairs first, so maybe there's something like a
Slide.
Well, I was thinking
That'd be great.
a dumbwaiter or something.
But do we want to go back out in the hallway? Because
Yeah.
Because we've seen
I was sat out there and I couldn't hear anything.
you see anything?
No, I was keeping an eye on the stairs because that's where they went, and they didn't come back. Whatever it was didn't come back down. I'm still here, so
Continue. I heard something.
I would believe you. There's
Oh, show
nothing
us. Let's go. Show us where it came from. Come on then.
Be a big brave boy.
there. Sam. Are they in the room?
Sam.
The master of the polar bears. I'll lead everyone out of the room into the hallway.
Okay, so you come back out into the
I
hallway.
just get into like an action stance with my step.
You trying to do anything in particular?
Fucking beat you up.
Trying to look cool.
Yeah, you come out into the hallway and it's
Do
still
a few 12s.
A couple of flourishes.
see little bits of moonlight that are coming in through some of the upper windows, and there's just little bits of kind of dust and a little bit of snow that's starting to like trickle in as well. But but right now, can't see anything, you can't hear anything other than like the slight sound of the kids outside and a little bit of howling wind pushing through every now and again.
I think they're trying to trick me and make me look like a dickhead in front of you. So you don't believe me, but he's there. Just believe me.
Can we like check the space? If there's any.
You can make another perception check if you want.
Honestly.
It's a 7. And a natural 1.
Just that main set of stairs that leads up, chandelier above. There is like a landing that kind of curves and makes its way around this like main hall. And then there's the 2 other doors that you haven't.
Oh, yeah, 1 more door down. Is there 3 doors or 4 doors on the ground floor?
4 doors on the ground floor.
Oh shit! So we do have 2 more down here then.
Can I try and yank one of the drapes off and lay it down underneath the chandelier?
Yeah. So you yank it down. The pole holding it kind of comes loose and gang 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 gang.
Hissing piss.
But yeah.
Don't worry, I think we've given
Got
up
some
on that
cans.
now. Yeah.
Are you bringing the chandelier down? Sorry. Or just...
I'm just putting it underneath.
Does it look good? Does it look good?
Does it look good?
Yeah.
I
Like,
mean,
is it full of crystals and diamonds and stuff?
No. It probably did once look nice, and it probably is some sort of a metal that is probably reusable and worth something. But yeah, it just has like a single chain coming off of it onto the upstairs landing.
Oh, okay, cool.
I was thinking if we could lure the monster down here onto this blanket and then we drop the chandelier on his head.
It's really good.
That's a good idea.
But maybe we need someone.
It's not going to be a monster. It's just going to be someone having a laugh.
No, you saw it.
Nah, you don't know what you saw.
I know that it was furry and big.
And it's probably got Tim locked up downstairs.
Are there any like stories about furry creatures around this time of year that might be like any folklore or anything like that that we might have like?
You can all make a nature or history check.
All of us?
Yeah, all of you.
Sure.
You're all taking a minute to kind of figure out what this.
Don't
thing
worry
could be.
about me.
16.
16.
13.
13. For you two, that being Torok and Stephen, kind of pretty decently sized, like bigger than most of you and possibly closer to the size of, you know, some of your older peers. Black fur. Other than that, there's not really a lot to go on. It could be a wolf, could be a big dog, could be a
Small bear.
dire hound, or it could be a small bear. Like there's a lot of creatures, especially being this close to the woods, that it could be. But it is weird that it wouldn't have left tracks. Any one of those would have left some sort of like paw prints or.
There's no stories that would have been told as kids that would have been like, watch out for the hairy beast that will steal you in the night.
Not quite like this.
Okay.
The only thing that's ever been mentioned to you of that you could even make a tenuous link to would be Krampus.
It's different, probably that riding it and be like, well, I think there's might have something to do with the Krampus.
You leave that kiddie stuff. Nah.
How old are you?
I'm trying to be like, you know, the Billy, you know, the
Big spots.
trying to be,
Yeah.
trying to prove you've got a chip on my shoulder.
Yeah.
Oh.
As like an 8-year-old, I very much believe that kid.
Still fake.
No,
My big girl told me it's still
What is
fake.
it?
Krampus.
Yeah, don't know.
It's like if you're a bad kid, you get taken away, and instead of getting gifts, you get punished.
I mean, it does track with him because he's a bit of a dick.
If Krampus was going to take anybody, it would be Tim.
Oh, him.
Yeah, he's all talking me.
No.
You pussy, I wouldn't take that.
I don't need to prove anything.
Is it?
10 stress points.
No, we know that he's. We know that you're a good guy, so stop it, Billy. It's okay to be afraid sometimes.
You said anything about being afraid?
I did. I'm scared. All
But
right.
the front doors are open, yeah?
Front doors.
Because look, we
still
need
open.
nothing to be scared about because the front doors are open and there's other guys at the front. So in reality, it's fine and we don't need to ever worry about it.
So we've checked 2 rooms.
2 more.
Yeah, you got one as you walk into the main hall, just to the left of the stairs leading up, and then you got one on your right hand side,
Which one next?
and then the stairs leading up.
Which one next, guys?
I think we finish.
It's there. It's your choice.
See if it works.
Okay. Let me try something. Which door do you want to do?
There's 2 left, right? There's one to the left of the stairs,
Mhm.
and then the one to the right of the stairs.
Mhm.
And we've done the other 2 left side ones already.
Yeah.
So we continue clockwise round.
Sure.
It's that one.
Left one.
Watch this. Starts to focus. Breathes deep. Throws hands out of the door and then tries to cast thaumaturgy.
To do.
Open the door.
Okay.
So you instantly cause an unlocked door or window to fly open or slam shut.
Okay. First of all, roll a d20 for me.
Yeah. 11.
11. So you feel something come out of you. Less of. It's kind of like a deep sensation. And as you do, you kind of let out a little. But you also hear the door growl. But it doesn't open.
So that was meant to open? It must be locked. Must be locked.
Maybe it's locked.
Just little.
Yeah, and you see Stephen's like trunk kind of curl up on itself.
Rav just turns towards the wall and just checks. And asks, just like, no, we're good. There's no shit.
Roll lower.
You didn't shit it. But yeah, that's locked. That door.
I'll kind of dawdle over to the door and double check, is it locked?
It's locked.
Maybe this one goes downstairs.
Bash it open.
That's a lot of noise. We've made a lot of noise.
It's a dilapidated house, right? So
I could probably help with knocking it.
Yeah, I can punch it. Kick it.
Can I try something if that's alright?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll charge the door.
Alright. Make a athletics check for me.
Athletics. 16.
16. You kind of take a few steps back, take a running charge, run, and then just go to shoulder through it, and you're expecting resistance because it's a door. You've run into things before and normally it hurts, but with this it actually comes away from the hinges itself and kind of you crumple in and all the bits of the door frame and everything fall in on you.
I'll stand up and just...
That was amazing. That's pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah, it looks really strong.
Yeah, I'm quite strong, I think. Doors open. And I'm stood amidst the rubble and debris, just like, okay, shall we?
So in this room, there's just seems to be a study. Not a lot in there. There's a little bit of a bookcase that's kind of crumbled in on itself. But there is a table on the right hand side that looks like it's got some drawers on there, and then another fireplace, but that one's extinguished.
Immediately start ransacking the drawers, just like what's in here? What's in here?
Make an investigation check.
Yeah, definitely would help you with that.
I roll advantage anyway.
Oh,
so,
right.
yeah. Investigation.
Can I do a separate one?
12.
12? Sure.
1.
Yeah, you start pulling through the drawers, and there's various bits of like paperwork and stuff like that. Seems to be some notes, maybe a diary as well. But the thing that catches your eye is a small kind of pyramid bottle with a little cork in it, and it seems to be half full with some sort of like thick, viscous material.
I'll immediately pick it up and be like, oh wow, what's that?
It's
It'll
another
tell you.
email. Yeah.
And I'll kind of hold it up and be like, do you know what that is? And as everyone's hesitating, I'll uncork it and just give it a big sniff.
You're not gonna.
Not drink it, just
Okay.
like with my tongue, just like
Yeah,
good whiff.
it smells very bitter, but there's like it's almost like those, it's kind of like tiger balm,
Oh, okay.
that kind of
Ooh,
that smell
and
to
yeah,
it.
it makes my eyes water a bit, and I'm just like, whoa.
Yeah.
Would I have any remote clue what that could be?
Oop.
No.
Nope.
I'll put it back down and be like, that smells like grown-ups.
It makes you ill, I think, that stuff.
I don't know, I give me a bit of a headache actually.
Might be the door as well. You just.
Maybe.
Take it.
Maybe we keep it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just hold on to it.
We sell it to the bigger boys, easy money.
Yeah, that's true actually. Because my lots of sweets with that.
Right then. Anything else new?
Some papers, a diary, stick of
Books.
gum, some
Yeah.
books.
There's one called Tusk Love.
Starts reading it.
Where's
Oh God! Oh God! No! Oh! Don't read that one. That's for grown-ups as well.
Where's the original?
The grown-up room, is it, in here?
Yeah.
I don't think Tim's in here. Why was it locked though?
Maybe it's that bottle.
Maybe. Maybe if we throw it at the Wolfman or something.
Try it.
Go
Torak. Whilst everybody's in the room kind of trying to figure out what this potion is, you just once again hear that voice. Why won't you play with me?
Oh, because I'm looking for my friends.
Well, what are you shouting?
Oh, no. His
Can you just stop shouting randomly?
His voice pissed me off now, actually. Asking me to play with him. I don't want to play with him because I don't know who he is.
Could I get you to roll a d20?
That's
for
quite
me?
wise. Stranger danger.
That's true, yeah.
There's hints
Get-
of scout
get smart.
culture in there.
Yeah, but,
Don't want to play with him.
11.
11.
Okay.
Piss off, ghost.
I'm sure that will sort itself out.
I don't want a stupid voice in my head.
Come on with it. Do some maths. How are your times tables at school?
Hang on, I just find like a ledge and start doing dips.
All that.
This is what they teach us to do at church.
What's their name?
Shut up. It's a hard accent.
What's their name?
Whose name?
The voice.
Ask them.
I don't want to ask him.
Excuse me, what's your name, please?
Oh, his stupid head. What's your name if you're gonna keep... What's your name if you're gonna keep talking to me? Full scouse now.
Do it.
Get us a burner, lad.
Hey, what's your name if you're gonna keep talking to me, lads? Because you're pissing me off now.
Sam.
His name's Sam.
Fucking fuming, Birmingham. It's a shit ton.
Anyone hear anything? Anybody?
Right.
Oh, maybe we scared it off.
Oh, now we're using...
How many stress points does everybody have? 1, 0, 0, 1. You,
Oh yeah.
JS. Just come upstairs. We're playing.
I checked to see if anyone else. Well, if you heard it. Did anyone else? I don't know.
No.
Just me.
Rummaging through papers.
Oh, what have you done? I can hear it now as well.
What were you
I didn't do anything.
You're getting so worked up.
What are they saying?
He wants us to go upstairs now.
Right, let's do it.
No!
Why not?
There's other things to look at downstairs
There's
first.
one more door.
Okay.
Oh, I still want to go to the crazy voice. We don't know. It's not.
We were going up there anyway.
Well, we need to eventually.
Why are you now the voice's friend? He's gone. He has got space dementia, so I don't think we should trust him anymore. Let's continue looking downstairs.
Do you want to take a moment? Do you want to do some meditation or something? That'll chill you out. You know.
Breathe again.
It really helps me just, you know, kind of get my head in the...
I was told that you use the fear and the anger as a weapon when you channel it.
Yeah.
Why don't you go and punch the table or something?
Sometimes I'll just pray, or I do the voice.
Don't think too much. Just don't think too hard.
I can't do the voice. No. So sometimes I'll just pray. It's God.
Just do.
God.
Just pray then, man.
Yeah.
Just take a knee.
I'll sit here. I'll do some meditation with you.
I think it's best if I just be quiet for a bit.
No. What have we on that? You're the one that the voice is talking to. In fact, we need you to talk to tell us what the voice is
You've
saying.
got some really valuable insights, actually.
Yeah. Well, anyway, anything else in the room while he's praying?
Still the same room.
Books
Let's
that
try
we've
this.
looked at.
Yeah,
Bookshelf you said was damaged.
yeah. Some dirty books.
Is there like a
Shelves.
pile of books from the broken?
Yeah, it's like crumpled in on itself.
Try and like stumble up. Is there anything up there?
No, nothing else in this room.
Okay.
Last door then.
Pretty unceremoniously. Just
Let me just try it again. Just...
Do you want to sniff first?
yeah. I hold my
See what's
trunk
in
up to the keyhole.
Keyhole?
for
Yeah.
for the final door. And
Yeah. Perception check.
ooh, 21.
Nice.
21. There's a general smell of just damp, moisture, mildew, kind of just that really old stagnant smell.
As I said, the big whiff, you also hear like a wah.
Yeah. In this one, it smells like rotten flesh.
There's more of a wah.
Okay, back it
I'm
up.
gonna roll a con save to make sure I don't throw up. I'm not going to do that, but yeah. Okay, 17 plus 6.
Yeah.
Hold it together.
No bomb.
As you...
Good, really decent chunky heave though.
This close to the acid coming up.
Yeah.
As you back up, I'm going to try it again. And try and do the door.
Just slams open.
That's what was meant to happen last time. As the smoke comes out.
Wafts
Before I
out.
get into things, man, no.
yeah. We'll go to cheer and just.
Yeah. I'm
15.
gonna pull my
15
shirt up
plus 2.
over, like tuck my trunk into my shirt and put it over, so just up to here. This smells fucking disgusting.
Got a 17 on. I did a con save. 17.
Okay, for a shilling, for a copper, for a gold.
Proceeded.
Yeah.
I will poke my head in.
Mm-hmm.
Not enter the room, but just like lean in and try and take a look around.
Yeah. Another perception check.
You got this.
12.
12. Well, this particular room seems to be almost like a dining hall, essentially. On the right-hand side, you've got like a long table, multiple chairs stacked at it. Seems to be like bits of food on there. Directly across from you, a fireplace, but with like a stag's head above it. And to the left, you've got a little kind of seating area with a bookcase as well.
Anyone in the seating area?
You can see.
Okay. I'll give Jimmy a nod and be like, you're quite good at sneaking about. Shall I take a look and see?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll have a little look.
Get over this shit.
Creeping in.
You stealthing in?
Yeah.
Okay, stealth check.
Nice, over 20.
Okay, you feel pretty confident that as you creep into the space, if there was anybody in here, they wouldn't be able to see you. You kind of slink into the shadows, sticking to where the moonlight doesn't quite filter in.
You said there's a dining table.
On the far right side of the wall,
Long?
the room, yeah.
Long?
Long.
Yeah, I'll go under there.
Okay.
John McClane style.
Yeah.
Start scurrying around.
Yeah, go follow the length of it.
Mhm.
No movement, no sights, no sounds.
Nothing that you can make a perception or investigation check.
12.
12. No, I mean you get the smell of rotting food, which could be the smell that kind of
Oh yeah.
leaked out as that kind of like drifts down around you. But otherwise, you don't see anything else in the space.
Okay, cool. I'll crawl back actually. I won't like reveal my position in the room. I'll come back in reverse my way back out
Yep.
the same way I went in. I think it's just all the old food that smells bad. Smells pretty rough, but I didn't see anyone.
Alright then.
Pretty fine.
Shall we then?
Didn't see any birds, don't worry.
Should we go in? Yeah.
Trundling,
Yeah.
Cool. So you all kind of enter the space, and yeah. What do you do?
Do we?
I want to see that stag's head.
Yeah,
Look
So you-
at it and be like, oh.
it is. Yeah, it's about 20 feet up from you.
Try and peck it off the wall with my stick. My stick's not that long. so
Yeah, I was
probably
gonna say,
wouldn't be successful.
You,
but
I mean, you could try and climb up and get it off.
What about if I climb on your shoulders and you poke it?
alright.
Yeah.
And I'll put my hands up against the wall. And,
And climb up. Yeah. And then with his stick, just.
Okay.
I mean, has that got range on it now?
We'll see. If I could get you to make an athletics check for me, and then if I could get you to make an acrobatics check for me.
I'm rolling loads of 18s tonight. 22.
22.
I got through all my good rolls earlier. That is 12.
Okay. So you, good sturdy strong base, and there's no fire in the fireplace, so you're able to kind of hold on to the mantelpiece and kind of keep yourself steady. You, as you climb up, you start to get there, and then as you are using this much heavier weapon than what you're used to using, it kind of throws your balance off, and instead of falling off and eating shit, you luckily kind of manage to slide back down, but kind of scrape your back with your shoes.
Sorry.
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 You don't get the stag's head down, but you don't take any damage or anything like that.
The red mist begins to descend.
Sorry about that. Breathe in.
Didn't like that at all.
Yeah, do it.
It was quite painful.
I'm sorry. Just
That's
starts
alright.
rubbing you like that on your shoulder. Just like, yeah.
It's okay. I need my stick.
JS and Torek. You're gonna die.
Whoa, he's talking to me.
That wasn't me.
Is it
Maybe
what-
we should leave. Guys,
What did it
What
say?
did it? Yeah.
doesn't want to play anymore.
No,
What'd you
also,
do?
do you want to die?
Oh, is that optional?
No.
It was optional.
No, it's not. It's not
I
optional.
said no.
There's no options. No. Well, just to be safe, no. Also, no, I don't.
No thanks.
No.
Just say no. Just in
No,
case, 'cause you
no,
don't know. That's right.
no.
Oh, if this is bigger boys, I'm gonna be so annoyed.
Might be alright.
It's alright, if it's the bigger boys, I'll just break another nose or something.
Okay,
Okay,
they're gonna be laughing at us.
Well, we need to get Timmy then, don't we?
well, this.
He might be dying.
Yeah.
Can I just do one more sweep around the room, just see is there anything of note that was in here?
Yeah, make it a-
Now that we've gone like further into it.
Yeah, make an investigation check.
Is there anything else other than the dining table and the fireplace and the head? Sorry.
And then a seating area to the left side of the room, and then a bookcase. 16. As you're making your way around the room, you do spot that the bookcase is kind of away from the wall a little bit.
And like next to
Ravi.
Yeah, Ravi. I'll just be like, Ravi, this is. I think that's a secret passage.
Oh, okay, why?
Because look at the bookcase.
I don't. Do I, now that he's pointing it out?
Yeah, now that he's pointed
It's
out.
like the bookcase like come away from the wall.
Alright, let's try and move it.
There's a secret passage, guys. This is like actually quite exciting now.
Because then we have to go upstairs and see the people that's speaking to you. So we go this way.
Well, if they're saying that they want to die,
Yeah, we should go this
we
way.
should go into the secret tunnel.
Let's move it.
Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Let's go.
We'll try and move it.
Yeah, try and pull the bookcase a bit more.
Cool. Could I get both of you to roll a d20 for me?
Natural 20.
That's 2.
Okay. Natural 20. As you go to reach for the bookcase first, you step on something. Your foot slips a little, almost like you've stepped on like a loose bit of fabric, and it's kind of slid across the floor a little bit. And you are immediately wrapped up in something. All you can see is like you have something directly across your mouth. You can't see, very much so, and you can feel your bones starting to crush. You feel an intense amount of pressure around your body. You see what looks like the skin of a man wrap around Rav.
I rage.
I need you all to roll initiative.
Yeah, immediately go into a rage.
But that'll be on your turn.
Yeah.
Do I get any disadvantage because of that as well?
You do not. No.
Okay.
You get disadvantage.
It was a 4 anyway. So.
So 25 to 20. No, 15 to 20.
15.
15.
Okay. Who's got the high dex? Oh, okay.
I imagine it'll be me.
I got +3.
Dex.
No, sorry. -1.
Yeah. You should smash cut there to him earlier saying, Dex is my dump stat.
Yeah, just have really good rolls.
For you two?
7.
3 plus 4 is 7 also. I have a higher dex.
Yeah, my dex is +16.
Oh, same.
Oh.
What? Okay. Roll Ethan.
I'm going to Dexy.
Yeah.
Have a go.
Roll off.
It's a roll off.
8.
14.
Robs.
Okay.
Stephen. Stephen with a PH.
Stephen.
Oh yeah, that's my guy.
Okay, so at the top of the rounds, actually, let's get you some battle music real quick.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
Oh, you changed it.
That was pretty good.
That's
Going to know.
Nathan, that's the picture of him. Yeah,
It's pretty spot
I
on.
thought that's. Yeah.
It's cutie.
It's just a sweet little guy.
He will go. But he will clobber you. He will
imagine
clobber
a baby elephant with rage issues. That's bipedal.
That would have been really intense.
Okay, well, at the top of the initiative is whatever it has you in its grasp. So I need you to make a strength saving throw for me.
16.
16. Okay, so luckily nothing happens to you on this turn.
Loud one.
School paper. Yeah. Always is. Always has been.
With you.
Okay. But as part of its original. Okay, I need to get the few dice out here. Okay, so you take 4 points of bludgeoning damage just from it initially wrapping onto you. And you can feel it slowly starting to crush you. You don't take any extra damage, but that's it.
Yeesh!
That's it. Nathan, that's it.
That's it, and that was it.
On a natural 20, I got nabbed by it.
Yeah, it was going to be whoever rolled the highest.
Oh,
That's not one time.
I was buzzing about that natural 20. I was like, yeah!
I was feeling like, oh, I'm going to get the ghost in my head or something. Like we open the door and there's just a corpse behind it, like.
Okay, next up is JS.
I'm obviously witnessing this, yeah?
Yep.
Oh, I'll run over and go and cut him out.
Yeah.
That is to say, stab the skin.
Yeah, stab the skin.
I'm good with my blade. 12.
12 just hits.
Does that get sneak attack? Because he's within 5 foot of it.
Not because of him, but because of Stephen.
Cool.
Sneak attack, baby.
Oh,
Do you get sneak attack at first level?
yeah.
That's crazy.
No shit, baby.
I thought I'd have nothing else. Expertise is the only other thing you get, so. So that is 8 damage in total.
8 damage. Nice. Yeah, you start kind of carving into this, and you are carving into like what looks to be like a man's skin, like kind of like a ropey, gingery beard, no eyes. There is a face on there, but it's just like loose skin as you start carving into it. Although you can't see anything, you feel like the cold of like a knife kind of brush across your arm.
I'm getting you, it's fine. Stop struggling, you make it harder. Several times in that motion, you guys see me go like, oh. Just keep carving.
Keep carving, carve away.
Keep on carving.
Okay, right. That is now Torak.
I'm gonna do the face thing. I'm gonna take the swing at.
Okay, go ahead. Take a swing.
Swing away.
Let go of my friend.
14.
Yeah, 14 hits. Yeah. Level 1.
5.
5. Okay. Yeah, you smash into this skin wrapped around your friend. Luckily, there's enough padding that it's almost like getting hit by, I don't know, I guess, like a really solid pillow. Like, there's enough of an impact that you're like, oh, that's going to hurt eventually.
Yeah.
Like a bag of oranges. There you go.
slowly coming.
But yeah, it's looking hurt. It's taking some hits.
Oh yeah, brother.
Yeah. Next up is Stephen.
Copyright strike.
Yeah, red mist immediately. You hear them. with the elephant trunk, and he charges with a swing of this big stick. It almost takes Ravi out at the legs, and it's just like a like. But yeah, if it hits those.
Yeah.
16.
16 hits.
Lovely. So that'll be 8 plus 4 plus 2 is 14.
14. Damn! That's looking hard.
Yeah. It's
Yes.
like across the back of your legs essentially.
Mm.
So you like probably see like a little as I like
Wiggling in this thing.
crash across the bottom of it. And
Yeah,
there's
am I like lifted off the ground by it, or am I?
No, your feet are like kept
Yeah.
together and you're stood upright, but just like, yeah, tied
Yeah.
up.
I'm like kind of stood just off to the side of it, just like hyperventilating.
You smash into this and there's no kind of reaction from the face itself, but what you can hear from inside is
that's my turn.
okay.
Right, stood right next to him, just like ready to like, yeah.
All right. Next up is Rav's turn. So currently you are blind and you can't breathe.
Oh.
And
Can I try and break out of this, or can I attack it?
you can try and break out, and if you try to attack it, I think it's with disadvantage.
Well, I guess I'll try and break out then. So I know my limits.
Another strength saving throw.
I wouldn't know it's hurt though. Yeah, I would try and break out. 18 plus 3.
Yeah. So you manage to get out. So you somehow.
I'm just like, can I just pull it open? Just like, and just tumble out of it into a roll, style it out, and then just look back at it over my shoulder like, kill it quickly! And then that's my go.
Yeah. Right. It is now back to this thing's turn. It is. It is going to try and hit. You did more damage. So it's going to try and hit you, Stephen. So that's 18 plus stuff.
AC 17, so that'll be it.
Yeah, and the second one doesn't hit though. So you take 5 reduced to 2 points of bludgeoning damage as it kind of attempts to fold itself around you, but in your rage you manage to break out of it. As this is weird because it's just this like flesh skin of a man just kind of like sliding across the floor.
Oh, I don't know.
No.
Next up is JS. It's your turn.
It's crawling along the floor.
Yes, sliding along.
Stab, stab, stab.
Roll an attack.
That'll do. 19.
19.
Do I get sneak attack this round? Is it
Yeah.
near anybody?
Yeah,
Okay,
you're
cool.
all around it pretty much.
Oh yeah, I'm stabbing the like a mountain of fighting a bear, just jumping at it. 7.
7. How do you want to do this?
Oh. With my little dagger. Yeah, I guess I'll just. I'll jump on it. Maybe I can ride it around a little bit if it's wriggling around. And then as I'm like carving bits away, bits that are like flapping, I will then stab those bits. Like I'm trying to plug water and shit until all the bits stop moving.
And eventually it does kind of stop and ceases to move.
But wait.
There's more! But from this, I need all of you to roll another d20 for me.
Oh dear.
So, point of stress for you. You take 2 points of stress
Oh, because it was a...
for other reasons.
Oh.
What did you roll?
17.
You're fine.
14.
You're fine.
Yeesh.
So,
You see?
Feet.
So I was going to say, I'm just sat on the floor counting to 10.
for yourself, having almost suffocated on, like, you could feel like the inside of human flesh slowly making its way down your esophagus.
Yeah.
And if you've had it before where you've tried to hold your breath for as long as you can start, like, it starts to hurt a little bit. That's where you're at right now.
Yeah, Ravi's like, clearly holding back tears, just goes into the corner of the room, sits down and starts trying to meditate. But he's like really deeply breathing, so he's struggling to do that.
For you, JS, you've stabbed things before.
Fruits and stuff.
Yeah.
Birds.
Yeah.
Stabbing what looks like a person is different.
Yeah.
It hits differently.
Yeah. I'm on my hands and knees. I'll just kind of stay here on my hands and knees for a little bit. Just like holding on to the dagger that's like, an inch into the floor. Just a little bit like, yep.
So stress points for everybody at the moment is 0 for Stephen, 2 for Rav, 1 for Torak, and 2 for JS. Okay, just keep note of those.
There is a racial feat for Loxodons that is Loxodon Serenity, so I feel that tracks.
Okay, but yeah, you're left in this room. The bookcase still slightly away from the wall.
Nope.
After
Not going over there.
Calming down. Sorry, folks, that was a bit much. You okay?
No.
I'll give you a hug.
Okay.
Try doing some breathing.
Yep. Trying that. Not working.
Breathe harder.
Good squeeze, and then poke my head behind the bookcase.
For Torak, Rav, and JS, you all hear, "He's gonna find you."
Oh!
Oh god. No.
Oblivious.
I'm guessing. Yeah. I heard that.
Told you yours is new. Crazy.
What's that?
There's a voice.
Oh, you've got it down too?
Yeah.
Why is that not talking to me?
I'm sure it'll get you.
You don't want it talking to you.
Says it's gonna find us.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna die, then it's gonna find us. I'm going. I'm gonna go.
No, don't
I
go.
need your
Don't go. Don't go.
I'm gonna go.
No, don't.
No, I think you
You walk to the door of the dining room, and the front doors are closed.
the front doors are closed.
That's definitely boys playing tricks. It has to be.
I don't think so.
Roll a perception check for me.
Don't say that. Perception 17, 19.
19. As you kind of like come out into the main hall, you look to your left, the front doors are closed. You kind of like start to turn back to come back into the room, and you see someone run across the top floor.
Oh, good. Oh, yeah, there's someone upstairs. They just ran across the top of the stairs.
Was it a person or?
Do I get enough detail?
About the same height as you, maybe a little bit shorter.
Yeah, it's a person. It's well, it's got legs. Our last thing didn't have legs, just... I drink up.
Is there
You feel like it was good to drink my milkshake?
anything behind the bookcase?
Yeah, so as you start to pull it away, you can actually see that there's a small grate in the wall. And it seems to like lead into like a tunnel.
I think this might be a way down.
Down is to Tim, and then we can go. So let's do that.
Yeah, I'm not going upstairs. Walks into the room with them.
upstairs. No.
You're more brave if you go downstairs.
Yeah. No one will want to go into the basement. That's cool.
What if it's playing tricks though, and it's downstairs and Tim's upstairs?
Why do you keep saying? Let's just go.
I'm just saying.
Let's just say.
You heard him in
No,
the
he's not
fire.
smart enough.
Yeah, what if it's? No, okay.
You heard him in the fire though.
I don't know what I heard now.
Do you have a song? Can you sing a song?
I'm going to lovely Patrick coconut.
Definitely not small that way.
I'm as big as your head. I don't know the rest.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, so if there's a tunnel leading down,
Yeah.
I'll poke my head in and sniff, see if there's any hint of anything.
Sure. Make a perception check.
More than notes of this one.
14.
Rotten flesh.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah, any more rotten flesh. 17.
17. No rotting flesh. More stagnant air. There's like the faintest whiff of almost like burnt stone, almost.
That smells different. Huh. Okay. I'm not very sneaky. JS, would you mind? I know that things are a bit rubbish at the moment, but you're better at being quiet than I am.
Yeah, it's usually to avoid situations like this.
If there's anything freaky, just come back.
Do you want me to sneak with you? As Ravi looks at you, pretty beat up at this point.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like, do you want me to sneak with you?
If you want to, then that's fine. I'm not gonna stop you.
Yeah, if it makes you feel a bit better.
No.
Okay, I'll come with you. Yeah. So we'll sneak ahead.
Yeah.
Do you want the bottle
Okay,
ready?
nice.
It's, 9 on stealth.
9.
Dirty 21.
Dirty 21.
I've miscounted.
Oh. Cool, so you two are just pushing on ahead. How far ahead?
Until it changes, the scenery changes.
Okay, so you start crawling on your hands and knees through this tunnel. And it is a bit of a steep incline, but not too steep. Like you're able to kind of like, as long as you push in the palm
Incline
of your
or
hand. Decline,
okay.
sorry. And you keep pushing down until eventually you can hear the sound more clearly of someone whimpering, and you can see a little bit of light, maybe about 30 feet out.
Just thought I'd mention it. Does it help that I've got...
Don't say it.
Do you want to say it?
Say it.
You can see quite well in the dark.
Ah.
Dark vision.
Roll
There
a
it is,
d20
just for
me.
the record.
Roll a d- no.
You did. You dropped it.
Everything you see in the dark, you wish you hadn't.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So yeah, so about 30 feet out, you can start to see light filtering in through some sort of an opening.
Push on.
Yeah.
Do we hear anything from you guys?
So you two would have gone about 50 feet
Oh.
at this point now.
Uh,
It says whether or not you guys continue push by
I
yourselves.
can
or
get a
you
look
can
at the
continue
opening.
to-
could I once again, I know I'm really begging this out, but could I try and use thaumaturgy to create a sound 30 feet away towards them of me going, follow us? Not
Thaumaturgy
really.
wouldn't. Yeah, that's too much for
create a sound.
cantrip. Yeah.
Yeah.
Far.
Boy.
Yeah. That's fine. We'll just keep
Do
going.
that. What is that?
It's enticing. I want to follow it.
Do it again.
Okay, we'll just push on.
Yeah, just to have a look at the next room.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get out of the tunnel.
Okay, so you keep pushing up, and you eventually come to like a long, extended grate that then looks into kind of like a cellar. There seems to be like some sort of heating system in the middle of the room, and chained to it is Tim.
Ooh.
Anything else in the room?
Nothing at the moment.
Okay. Should we go back and get them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whilst you two are watching, Torak, could I get you to roll a perception check for me?
Oh, no.
9.
No. Okay, don't worry about it.
Okay, crawl back up to them eventually, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we found
Who comes up first from the vent?
who's more desperate to get out.
We're both equally stressed.
yeah, both.
We're racing again, but this time it's not like the last time.
There's no flair to this, it's just practical. Yeah.
I'll let you two.
Should we dex for it?
Yeah.
Roll for it. So you get that first.
Straight D20 or plus?
Plus it.
Alright.
You'll win.
18.
Yeah. You're out first.
18, so you're out first.
Yeah.
Okay. As you come out of the vent, as you're you come out, and so you can see the doorway that leads into this room. You see a little girl. Just goes away.
Are you alright?
No, dude. Oh,
I'm
everybody.
looking at you. I'm looking at where you're coming out.
There was the girl. The girl. Did you see a girl?
I just saw a person running.
Oh,
I just walked back.
there's a girl.
Yeah, a kid.
There's
a
a
kid,
girl.
yeah,
There's
sorry,
someone
kid.
else in here with us that isn't a hairy thing. It's a girl. A little girl.
Trundle over to the door.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
I'm halfway up the room now.
Yeah. Make a perception check.
Oh, there's gonna get taken. He's gonna get taken.
I'm not sleeping, I'm just looking. So I'll just roll one. 7.
7.
Yeah.
No. Can't see anybody. Can't hear anything.
There's no little girls there. I can't, start heading back.
Let's get Tim. Go away from here. Never
He's
come
down
back.
there.
Oh,
You found him.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
found him.
Slide down on my bum.
So you start all of you start making your way down, and as you kind of crawl through, a little bit of a tight fit, but not too bad. You know, you've got enough room that you can kind of flex your elbows out a bit.
Just goes to Polynesian spa.
You eventually come back to this grate, and like I said, you see Tim chained up, kind of shackled somewhat to this heater, and yeah.
Does there look like a way we can break the grate off?
Yeah, make an investigation check.
Oh, 2 9s, interesting. 9.
With this, it actually seems like it's kind of fused into the brick wall or the stone wall that this is kind of part of. So you probably could, but it would take some going.
I'm gonna
Jump.
like step down onto the grate.
This is like you've crawled along, and it's just like on the side wall.
I was going down on my back forwards, like shimmying. down.
Yeah.
So I'll try and kick it.
Okay. Make a strength check.
If it was enough of an incline, I would have liked to slide down a bit.
It would have gone for another 30 feet before it got to the grate.
I would have shimmied forward. Strength, just straight strength, yeah.
Yeah.
7.
7. So you begin to kind of pushing your back up against the other side of the kind of like tunnel wall. You begin pressing and pushing the bar or the grate out.
Yeah.
And with enough time and some help from your friends, you could probably get this to pop off. As you're doing it, it's like kind of starting to bend a little bit. You can hear a door open in the room that Tim's in.
As soon as I hear that noise, I freeze.
Now this is, from your viewpoint, this is elevated, so you're looking kind of down and into this room.
Metal Gear style.
Yeah. And you can see, well, before you see anything, you hear as in walks a large black goat. kind of weird, bulbous yellow eyes, kind of almost protruding out of its head.
I grab whoever's next to me and just go, grab us.
Sling at the ready, starts pulling it and just holding.
And it just kind of slowly walks around the room, circling Tim. And it begins to kind of front on him. And he's just like, fucking hate goats! They're stupid with the weird eyes. And you can see that it like is staring directly at him. And it kind of props up on its two hind legs and it reaches its front hooves forward that slowly begin to morph into these like long spindly hands that slowly grab either side of his head and just kind of like lift him up.
Start pushing again. Start pushing down like, no,
as soon as he looks like he's in pain, I'll loosen it and then...
Let's make haste. Krampus comes. Much larger than his counterpart, with fur from head to toe. 2 horns as large as antlers and claws where hands should go. All the naughty children in rusty chains are bound. They'll smell the stench of brimstone as it rises through the ground. The earth will start to rumble. There's fire all around. The pits of hell will open wide, and he'll throw the children down. So sinister a creature, this frigid, hungry beast will eat their burning bodies for a crispy Christmas treat.
And you hear the sound of what, it's almost like someone crushing a pumpkin.
Loose.
And I need all of you to roll a d20 for me.
Nah, that's time to leave. 1 or 20, I'm out of there.
17?
Also 8.
15.
15. Okay. So as you can hear your friend Tim like, and you hear the crushing sound, you two just start to lose it.
Piss ourselves.
You both take 2 points of stress. You two actually manage to kind of like wince and pull away so you don't actually have to see it, but just hear like the sound of blood dripping on the floor and as his body collapses. I will give you this option to let loose if you want to.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, as I said, as soon as our friend was in pain, I'd go
make
for
an
a
attack
shot.
roll.
See if it goes for it.
Pain.
Is there some number of stress points we need to be careful about hitting?
And I imagine,
You don't know.
due to the situation of being a child, that's a natural 1. Okay. So, just fucking misses.
Yeah, so as the body kind of slumps and you kind of almost slack jaw, kind of let it go, it fires in but misses, and you can see there's, as it's kind of like focused in on him, it turns and there's no longer a goat's face but more of like a humanoid, long, like jawed human with like these really long spindly teeth that jut upwards.
Oh, more children to play?
It reverts into the goat and just and runs back out the room. And you hear a noise from further up the tunnel from where you came.
Yeah, push.
I'm like...
If I can get all of you to make a strength check for me.
Oh, cool.
That's better.
11.
18.
18
with the -1.
13.
That's me with the +3 now.
21. Overall, pretty decent. And as you all kind of all take Stephen's point and press your back against the other wall and push, and it's slowly like and pops off of the wall and kind of rattles around in the main chamber. And you are free to climb down into this
absolutely.
cellar.
Get the fuck out of there.
On a scale of 1 to dead, Tim's gone, right?
There is
Lack of a head.
there's an eyeball.
Yeah.
There's some brain.
I'll still hoist his body up onto my shoulder.
Can you touch him? Can you touch him? Can you touch him and make him better?
Oh, I don't think it will work when he looks like that.
But without giving it a second thought, I hoist him up onto my shoulder and like make for the door. That
Yeah, I don't want to end up like that. Let's go. Let's leave.
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Get out.
Stress for everybody.
Oh, another roll.
No. Just what's everybody's stress at?
I'm still at 0.
4, 0, 2, 3. Okay. For you two, that being Torak and JS, you're starting to sweat. Your heartbeat is constantly pumping. You now have disadvantage on all ability checks and attack rolls. No, just ability checks.
Yeesh.
Because you are not in a good place.
Are we going?
Yeah, let's go.
Are we getting the fuck out of here?
Yeah, let's
We're
go.
running. We are running.
Okay, right. Well, we're gonna have to pause it there. This will be part. Hey, this will work out fine though, because it'd be a pre-Christmas treat for everybody, and then like when you're all hungover on New Year's Day or something, you can, or whenever.
It now has to end with us all singing Old Lang Syne to be topical.
Yeah.
No, because once Christmas is over, Krampus loses his power, you see.
Yeah, so
So
we just
I'm
win
metagaming right now by suggesting
It's
we...
like-
We just win the next combat like that.
Metal Gear Solid 3, when you turn the clock forward 2 weeks, you've won. Yeah.
Nice.
It's cheating, isn't it?
I don't get the reference.
We're moving the
It's
controller.
niche. It's niche, innit?
It's
Metal.
The end.
Metal Gear.
Aren't all gears metal?
It sounds like some kind of nerd shit.
It's not by Naughty Dog, so you probably don't...
Oh!
I don't know, I've got one Git like shtick and I'm
It's-
leveraging it.
It's fine. Like I can't help it if I'm not out of your trash game.
Goddamn! Because games are not my
Well,
personality.
we are going to pause there. I hope you have enjoyed this spooky Christmas time. It's not really Christmassy. There's
It is.
Christmas elements in there.
It's Christmassy.
Krampus is it's Christmas.
Yeah,
Snowy and
It's
stuff.
on Christmas Eve.
yeah, it's bullying.
You said the fountain was icy out the front, right?
Yeah.
Much like this lovely iced Hyrulean forest candle we've been burning tonight from Game Tea.
Is that what that lovely smell is?
It is indeed that that's been making it lovely and ambient.
Mate, I was having moments where I thought I was in just like a forest somewhere.
You might come across a
Great.
Snow Queen
Oh,
in that
maybe
same
you will.
icy forest. And there's a candle for that as well.
So if you love candles, then head on over to Game Tea and use discount code DBriggsy for 5% off.
hell yeah, bro.
But no, thank you very much for everybody joining us on this wonderful little one-shot two-parter thing. We're getting ready to go back to main campaign.
Yeah.
New continent, new adventures.
New continent, more stuff for me to make and for you guys to never see. Wait, what? Who's better? Not me.
That's D&D, baby.
That's D&D. But yeah, thank you as always. Check us out on TikTok, Twitter, Insta. Feel free to head on over to the YouTubes as well. Subscribe, hit the bell to get notified. All that good stuff that you have to do over there. If you want to check out something that's a bit more, informative, then head on over to Thinking Critically, wonderful sister podcast. And otherwise, just have a fucking great Christmas.
Yeah, have a good Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Or any other timely
Yeah.
celebration.
What
Hey,
is
have a
festive
happy holidays.
Yeah.
Have a fucking great holiday.
L'chaim.
Yeah.
Speckle. Alright.
Happy New Year.
Yeah.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year and happy
Yeah.
holidays.
Be aware that it's the new year.
Yeah.
Yeah, now
The
we've got
days
this
change.
trash
Yeah.
one out the way. Because the
Okay.
next one will be also bad though, right?
What?
What?
Why have you been a Debbie Downer?
What?
I thought this year was wrong.
I've had better years.
Hung out with you guys loads, so...
Wait, who?
You guys. I hung out with you guys loads.
Oh, I don't give a fuck about you.
Go back to the table.
This guy.
Late stage capitalist.
Young Nathan coming out.
Oh no, you get bullied.
Hey, give us your lunch money and your shoes.
That doesn't make any sense to you, like, bye.
Bye.